Well, ladies and gentlemen, Stacey Abrams, you remember her. She's, definitely a Democrat shield. She tried to run for governor of Georgia. And, Stacey Abrams has been in these Democrat circles for a while. Well, recently, at the address to the nation that Donald Trump was doing the other night, he put out that Joe Biden, on his way out, gave a grant to Stacey Abrams, an organization that she's a part of almost $2 billion. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, almost $2 billion, 1.9 billion. Billion would it be? Now, I want you to hear exactly what this organization that she's a part of, and let's just go ahead on and get this going, because all this finessing and money laundering they're doing, I want people to start going to jail. Let's hear this.
$9 billion to recently created Decarbonization of Homes Committee, headed up, and we know she's involved. Just at the last moment, the money was passed over by a woman named Stacey Abrams. Have you ever heard of her?
Okay, so what is this organization? What is your relation to it, and what does it do?
In 2023 and 2024, I led a program called Vitalizing DeSoto. We worked in a tiny town in South Georgia to demonstrate that by replacing energy inefficient appliances with efficient appliances, you can lower your cost. And in fact, we accomplished that. For 75% of the community, they got appliances that are lowering their bills right now. We had one woman who saw her electric bill cut in half from $180 to $98. That's what we delivered. And based on that program, a coalition of organizations, famous organizations, came together and said to the EPA, if we can do this here, we can do this for millions more Americans. Let us invest the money of America in lowering the cost for Americans. And the EPA said, okay, great, go for it.
Well, the town that she's talking about, DeSoto, Georgia, in 2024, their population, you know how many people they had there? 119 people. So you did an experiment, you and your organization, to see if you can lower the cost for people, right? With energy efficient appliances. Now, she's saying that she brought the information to Biden and them, and for him to say, oh, wow, you saved them a couple of dollars. You know what? Here's 1.9 billion. Can you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. And listen, any of you who bought appliances, I'm telling you, when I moved to my current location a few years ago, I bought everything new. I bought a refrigerator. I bought a washer. I bought a dryer. Okay, we're just talking about appliances. And those appliances brand new that I had bought, okay, they didn't even cost me, I think it ended up coming up to about a little over $20,000 to buy those appliances. So why does she need $1.9 billion? Because let's say if they spent $20,000, $22,000 on appliances for 119 people. Yeah, it's a little cost, but that still doesn't make sense. You're talking like, oh, these appliances just save you money. Man, how many American citizens have energy saver appliances right now? I have it. You're talking like y'all came up with a new system to get off the electric grid. And that way, since people not pulling on the electric grid, it has more power for everything else. Or if they did have a light bill, their light bill went from $300 down to $3. Okay, if something that dramatic was happening, then I'm like, yeah, that may be something you need to consider and do that nationwide. But that's not what they were doing. That is the biggest finesse I ever heard in my life. Energy efficient appliances, you getting a $1.9 billion. Them Democrats, this is why they're so nervous about DOGE. This is why they're nervous. They're nervous because all the finessing and money laundering these Democrats have been doing within the United States and overseas, they don't want nobody to find out. See, I know she was like, oh my God, he put me on Front Street. Yeah. See, if Kamala would have got in there, it'd have been business as usual. See, these Democrats, and all this money they have, yeah, because they're getting a lot of taxpayer dollars. They finessing. They create an organization. They'll try to dress it up like it's something honorable. But in the end, it's a big finesse. A big, huge finesse. And I'm glad the American people are finding out about this finesse with your tax dollars and my tax dollars. You understand? What Trump should do is immediately cancel that grant and say, hey, anything it was paid to that, we need that money back. And if you don't have it, you need to give an account of what you did with it. And every dime better be accounted for, too, or what you did with it. How you going to spend $1.9 billion and give it to Stacey Abrams' organization? These people are cashing out for real, for real. While FBAs are trying to talk about Democrats, we need our reparations, they're giving reparations to individual black people that serve their agenda, that sell us out all the time. You understand what I'm saying? She they're splaining and all that. Don't splain now, Stacey. Where that money at? Because you talking like your program got people billed down to $3. But I'm so glad these people are getting found out. Oh, I'm glad. Because that stealing and all that, that had to come to an end. All these Democrats running around here, all of them mega rich. Why? Because they finessing. They money laundering. And I'm ready to see people start going to jail for that mess. Because you know good well if any of us was doing it, we'll be locked up.